Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be getting a high gain modern metal tone in Bias FX2 from scratch. So if you're looking to get a solid high gain tone with Bias FX2, use it in your mixes, play around with it, this is the video for you. You should like and subscribe to the channel. I got tons of great stuff. You don't want to miss out, okay? Be cool. I got lots of great stuff coming, okay? You're not going to want to miss out on it. So like and subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I upload. Anyways, let's get into the video. Let's stop messing around. All right, I'm inside the DAW now. I'm going to be building a nice high gain modern metal. I'm thinking, Periphery, Beartooth, some of the heavier bands that we got going on right now. Some of the same principles apply no matter what era of metal that you're in, but we're dealing with a lot of down-tuned guitars. This is in drop B. So it's a nice middle ground, not ultra low tunings like we're getting these days, but isn't super high that the principles don't apply. Anyways, let's start building out this tone. I'm not going to use an orange amp, by the way. We're going to start from scratch. So I want to go to high gain. That's what's up. I'm going to go with, the PV5150, which is basically this Insane 3. This has always been a go-to for people in the metal genre. Let's use the gate here. Okay, I like that as a starting point, but yeah, that's not going to get the job done. I'm actually going to use dual, so I'm going to use a couple different amps. We're going to use the Insane 3, and also I want to use this Friedman model. This BE101. This is going to give us a nice mix of some of that aggressive mid-range of the PV and then a little more of the top attack of the Friedman amp. And I got these two caps here. So this is going to take some tweaking with both amps here. Now I'm going to add the 808 overdrive. That's pretty much a must-have when it comes to modern metal tone. You gotta have some sort of overdrive. I'm leaving the drive at 0.1. The tone midway for that boost and the level. Okay, we've got enough gain. Let's turn the gains down on. Oh, let's get the gains on the amp dialed in. You notice when there's too much gain, all the notes start to sound really mushy, right? Right, it doesn't have that clarity that we need. So I'm going to bring the level down a bit. I'm also going to have more of this Friedman come through than the PV. The Friedman has a little more clarity, but the PV, the Insane 3 has a little more of that mid-range push that I'm looking for here. So let's roll the gain down. The number one mistake I see with beginning recording mixing engineers is when it comes to the guitar tones just have way too much gain and there's just no clarity. You can't hear the notes, right? When the transients come through and the attack of the notes come through, because what distortion does is actually clamps down on transients and distorts it. We want the transients to come through. That's how your guitars feel powerful. That's how the picking feels powerful. It's not because it has tons of gain, but it has enough gain that the clarity and power of the tone can come through. Okay, that's getting closer. Still would like some more clarity here with the tone. Cut down on the bass a little bit. You don't want no bass because then your guitar tone sounds super thin, but there's less bass in a mixed heavy guitar tone than people realize. What the presence is doing is that's going to either add lots of fizz into the tone, and so those really high peaky frequencies. You want this at the right spot because no presence just sounds way too dark. It sounds lo-fi at that point, right? It sounds like it's high passed really far or low passed really far. You want enough presence, but you don't want it to sound too fizzy. Like that's way too fizzy for me. So let's dial that in. Okay, this tone is playing pretty well. Again, I'm going to dial back the gain just a tad. The key for me is getting the tone to feel good, and then we carve it out with EQ. Okay, still has a little too much gain. I always tell people, if it seems like your guitars don't have enough gain, play harder, okay? Pick harder. That's how you're going to get more attack from the guitar. Okay, that's starting to feel really good. Now let's add the EQ section in. Let's cut out some lows. You don't want to cut out too much of this frequency. Like I said, the guitar starts to sound thin. Okay, that's starting to tighten things up. All right, that's getting pretty close. Let me dial back. Okay, so that's the settings on this amp, the settings on this amp, the setting on the pedal, and the setting I got on the EQ, and that's what I'm going to be rolling with here. There you go. So that's how to get like a high gain modern metal sound in Bias FX2. You can definitely tweak it to taste. Absolutely. I'm going to upload this to the tone cloud. Modern gent. It's not a gent tone, but I'm just messing with you guys, right? Upload that up. All right, you can download that, mess around with it. But that's how to get a modern metal sound guitar tone in Bias FX2. If you have any questions, leave it in a comment down below. Or if you had any other tones you'd like me to cover and try and get in the software, you should also leave that in a comment. Like and subscribe to the video. Hit the bell so you know when I upload again. And I will see you guys next time.